Welcome back, my lovelies. Let's continue. I can barely see over the table. What the hell? Already attuned to the Aetherites, so...
Allow me to welcome you once more to Rauga's Reach, our humble headquarters. My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades. Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Lys, and Papalimo at great risk to yourselves.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
I don't know if my mic is picking up something or if it's not.
I wanted
I'll have to listen back.
I mean, about the mask and...
Don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, child.
Papalimo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves. There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
That is very true.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Monargo told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual, by Rolger it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
Exactly.
That is why we are here today, sir. To see that some good comes of this tragedy. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that. So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones.
Yep, that's...
My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
Of course, Master Kemp. Take all the time you require.
Alright, cool. So, it would seem we find ourselves with free time. Forgive me, you are free to look around Rauga's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. It'll give you a better grasp of the current circumstances. Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe it will do just that. Let us make the most of the opportunity and assess resistance capabilities. Free to poke our noses wherever we will, eh? I like the sound of that. Well, I already know this place inside and out. I can show you around if you like. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Great, let's get started. What kind of gear should I get, then all things considered? Oh no, this gear is going to be useless for me for now, so... I should get the motorcycle at some point, but that's like $24. Oh, I know exactly what they're doing. Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The Breaker of Worlds, who guided our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. Ida used to tell me the story of, on stormy nights she wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the 5th astral era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign, and lo, a burning star appeared in the eastern sky and led the way of those mountains of Girabania. They who were saved by his grace pledged to his honor and revere him, to devote themselves to great work without and within. A storm of blood approaches fast, hell's open heavens weep, for no one soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. That last part, it was inscribed on the stone by a monk of the Fist of Ralgr. Wow. Ida explained it to me. A day will come bringing strife and sorrow that none may escape. Waste not those precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. Oof. This is getting to me. I don't know if that storm of blood is finally upon us, but if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that has led us to this point, will see us through in the end. Sorry. That's all a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary. I'm probably going to... Well, I'm definitely going to wait to do any of the, what's it called? Warrior quest line, because I have to... Once I make... I have to wait anyways. And don't worry, from 60 to 70... You don't gain any abilities via the quests until the level 70 quest. Your level 70 is the most important one. The rest of it is just story, which is good. Yeah. All of these are going to be useless until the level 64 stuff. Oh, I wasn't reading that. I am so sorry. Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. I just, like, blanked out. I apologize. We finished discussing our proposal and we're ready to receive you all back by the tent. I've sent someone to fetch Yustola and Kryl, so if you'd like to follow me. Alright, let's go.
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus. I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Those caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the Resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rolga's Reach.
That's perfectly fine.
Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree. But it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Yeah?
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you, lot. Monargo and Mefrid will tell you more.
And then they do the splitting part again, just like
Understood.
they did in Heaven's
We won't
Ward.
let you down.
Okay. Yep, and then if you lost the Aether Compass for some reason, that's where you get it. At the risk of repeating myself, it's still hard for me to believe that we'd meet here of all places. Though I reckon you probably don't remember me after all this time, eh? Of course I remember you. No, I don't. I'm impressed, given everything you went on to accomplish. You'd be forgiven for forgetting all about your time in Curry Mill. Suffice it to say, we didn't forget about you, either, nor the lives you saved. As for me, I went to Little Alamigo while Galen was recovering. Gundobald was my former commander and an old friend. I had a lot on my mind. In the end, I decided to disband our unit. I told the men to live their lives as they saw fit. Some chose to remain in Little Alamigo, and others went to Ul'dah for work. But as you can see, I chose to come back to Girabanya and join Conrad and the others. I've kept busy since then, ferrying people and provisions across the border and back. It's not been easy, but it's been fulfilling. Today, however, we'll be heading east into the peaks. Conrad thinks we might have luck finding new recruits in the village of Elganha. Alaganha. I'm going to mispronounce that every time I read it. If you're going there, you're taking me with you. Oh, that's right. You're from Algana. Elegana. Aren't you, Lise? By all means, we'd welcome the company. There'll be more to it than just asking around, but we can talk about it on the way. Make your preparations and meet me by the tunnel to the peaks. Yay, we're gonna visit your home. What used to be your home. Minago! I love Minago so much. Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and the Scions again for patching me up after I bled all over your floor. I owe you my life and I won't forget that. You owe me nothing, girl. Furthermore, it was rude of me to run off without saying a word. It's all well and good, me claiming my duties here, couldn't wait, but a parting thank you was the very least you deserved. My apologies. Nah, you good, girl. You good. And thank you. Now to business. Commander Kemps entrusted me with a formal reply to be hand-delivered to the Alliance leaders. It covers everything we discussed, as well as detailing the disposition of our forces. What I need is an escort, 1 or 2 men at most, so we can make it to the walls swiftly and without attracting undue attention. Very well, I shall join you in this. General Alden commands the force of Castrum Oriens. It should be simple enough to see it into his hands. Great, that's just what I wanted to hear. When you're ready to depart, meet me at the pass leading out Rogros Reach. Alright, so... Eeny, meeny, miny, this one. Alright, we're going with Minago. Do, 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 do. There's someone with the T weapons. Alright, let's be off. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Okay, how far? Meeting right there. That's not too far. Alright. What do you got? Hear that? Uh-oh. Oh, the poor resistance fighter. Damn. Oh, going to a dark spot. Hello. Excuse me. Hacking. Rude. Alright. Time to head up the hill. Nah, go. Yeah, once I'm able to actually start getting the good stuff. I think they're doing just fine. Are they? Alright, I'm gonna help them. Okay. The Bull of Alamigo himself. Yeah? Alright, let's get started.
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
Hell yeah,
We
did.
are, General. Allow me to introduce Monago of Rolga's Reach.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General. On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole Resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
We will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them. I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamigan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
Aye. Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from malms around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
This is the evil Lalafell. Our scouts recently informed me that an interesting development at Castrum Villadonia, namely the arrival of a shipment rumored to have come from the research and development facilities near the capital, containing prototype Magitech armor. It is our assessment that this armor is to be field tested here, most likely against Alliance forces, mayhaps before the day is out. Damn it all, more Magitech weapons? That's the last thing we need. Your concerns are not unwarranted, but we needn't despair just yet. The shipment is thought to have contained a single heavy unit and 1 or 2 support units. With a well-laid ambush, we are confident we can destroy them all, hindering their development and delaying the future deployment. And should we carry this out as a joint endeavor with the Resistance, they will have their rallying cry. It would mean dropping all pretense about the Alliance not wanting to go to war with the Empire, but you'd have a lot more folks willing to stand up and fight if they knew they weren't alone, and you were going to have to do it eventually anyway. Exactly, and so what I propose is simple. We harry their patrols to bait them to bringing their prototype weapons to the east end, where the Resistance allies will take them from behind. Simple, indeed, and well within our capabilities. I see no reason to delay, especially if the field test is imminent. What do you say? Yeah, let's go. Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is accurate, I agree with his assessment and fully support his plan. I shall notify my comrades at once. Understood. I shall have one of my men bring you the details of the plan, and I... Bum, 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 bum. And we, for our part, will be fighting with the Alliance. Yes, I somehow doubt you were intending to sit this one out. Why would I sit this out? I have no reason to. All right. And while I'm here, I'm gonna go grab that blue plus. I will do this on my own time. But it's along the way. Oh, damn it. I forgot it was the Magitech. Oh, excuse me. You know what? Never mind. I lied. Let's just get this done. Okay. It's along the way anyways. No! Don't you dare get in the way. Hecking rude. So, yeah, that's just what we have to do for the next one. You know what? I'll just finish this episode off by doing the other one, and I'll turn it in. I'll turn it in when I get back to the castrum. So. Oh boy. Okay. Put myself here. One more. There we go. Huzzah! Alright, my lovelies. I'm gonna end this episode here. Like, comment, subscribe if you so choose to, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!